Aloha and welcome back to another gameplay watch along with your host, Mr. Wuxen, and of course the person without this wouldn't be possible, fun, or anything else. You. Thanks for turning in to episode 4 of The Expanse. If you're new on this channel, first of all, aloha again, and secondly, I just said it's episode 4, but who am I to tell you what to do, huh? I'm glad everybody's made it, so let's jump into it. Let's fucking go! Guys, let me tell you, it's already been a day. Or maybe shut up for the cutscene, and we'll talk later. You can do it, Kamina! I believe in you. God, I love this game so much. Oh no. I almost forgot. Fuck, Maya, no! This is a downer. Is this the second act low point? Basic storytelling. So sad. And I might not sound sad, because it's been a few days. But god damn it, I'm sad.
I need to get off this rock.
Yeah. We'll find a way. Like, this is my fault.
Maya, I'm so...
She can't even say it. She's so hard and tough, but she can't even say she's sorry.
Pressuring. Need to stretch every breath. One knows how many hours I need to survive here.
What, they left me? Damn, shit.
The message we heard had to come from somewhere. If I can find its source, maybe I can change it to a distress call.
Interesting idea. Let's do it. So as I said, well, it's been a day. I had to go to work. And I cut myself
so
twice on the same hand.
Had some way of
Once on the thumb.
with the inner planets.
And it was early in the morning.
Of course.
I haven't even been to work yet. Was on my way there.
In every direction at once.
And I'm like, I'm an early riser, if you don't know.
I can boost the signal and
I always like sing and dance on my way to work because it's like a 15-minute commute by foot.
The quickest way to the antenna array is
and I'm just walking through the city,
under that massive
singing,
mining cart.
gesturing with my hands.
I have to power it up.
And I hit my hand, or maybe no, hit is not the right word. I sliced my hand on a rose bush.
So this is the voice.
on a thorn. And it's like
trying to keep it
like the tiniest cut you can imagine. Like a paper cut. But it hurts like it's the biggest one. These tiny cuts, let me tell you, they pack a punch. And a second time today, I tested my luck.
This must control the mine tracks. Ancient tech.
And cut myself.
Effective.
Because I'm too nice. Too nice to all my colleagues, too nice to people I don't know. I'm just, in general, pretty nice person, if I say so myself. I hate people I don't know, but I really do like almost anything for people I know and like. And this wasn't even like a big thing. One colleague of mine told me on the women's bathroom, the lights are broken. So I had to...
This must control the mind tracks.
Okay.
Ancient tech.
Maybe we should get some electricity going. Well, the lights were broken, and I had to change the light bulb. But first, I had to make sure if it was the light bulb that was broke, or if it was like the whole lamp that said, no, it's enough for me. Because we renovated, yes, that's the word for it, yeah. We renovated the whole
they didn't have a chance
floor.
But they had a purpose. Is something.
But we didn't renew anything in the bathroom, so these lights are like 10 years old. And I had to make sure if, I don't know, a breaker flopped or something like that. I don't know what you call it when a breaker gives up or breaks or destroys itself, decides not to live any longer and just not doing its work like it's supposed to be. But I checked it. I looked at all the documentation we had for like all the breakers and stuff, and everything was fine. And then I had to fucking switch the light bulb. Okay, so first of all, I'm a very small person. I'm like 1 meter and 73 centimeters. I don't know what's that in inches, don't ask me. Do the math yourself. I'm not a math person. I'm like a colors person. Colors and forms. Not forms. Forms is like where you put in your name and your birth date. Like flat objects. What is it? 2D shapes. Yeah, shapes. That's the word. I'm sorry. It's as I said, it's been a day. Well, also words. not a big fan of words. Maybe I should.
This is an automated message from UNN Command.
What's up there? Maybe I should listen to whatever they're saying. Okay. Where do we have to go? And what do we have to charge? We want to end up here, so we have to go here. Okay, so we go down, left. Connect down. Left, of course, it's the right button to connect left again, and no, maybe this isn't what we should have done. What are we trying to achieve here? I really don't know. Can we, like, get through here? No. Okay. So I guess we have to get this door open. But how? How do we do it? Oh, no. Wait.
So this is the voice we've been hearing.
I don't know.
A man trying to keep his station from
anyways.
pieces. And the
I'm a very small person. Yeah, that's where I left the story. And I had to get a chair. And I'm on this chair, changing out the light bulb. And I didn't even know how to change it, because it wasn't like something you just screw in. I had to look it up on the internet. Turns out you just have to, well, you have to pull it, like, with a little bit of force, I guess. Can we go over there? Do we have to open... Do we have to open this door? No. Do we have to give some power to this lever? How can we do that? Well, well, back to my story. You have to pull it, like, not gently, but with a little bit of force. And I rammed my hand into this aluminum housing. But it's very sharp on the edges, and I fucked up my index finger. So I have like a cut on my thumb and a cut on my index finger. And I still don't have even the slightest clue what to do with this power the mining equipment stuff. How do I power it? Where does this power need to go? If not to this door, because we cannot even open this door with all the cables being on the left, no, on the right side. Power the mining equipment. You're funny. Very, very funny. I had to push it one last time. I'm very dumb. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. But well, I just had to tell my story in peace. So, switch the switch, flip the switch, and just do it. Okay. That worked pretty well. And now what? Open the door, please.
Locked.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Of course, it's locked.
Never seen
Another
a
puzzle.
passcode like this.
Glitchy? What's that? What are we doing? What are we trying to achieve is the big question. We want to undo everything first. And I guess we have to make all of the not dotted lines straight. Is this what we're doing? Am I doing it right? This is just very tedious, and I don't even know if this is what I'm supposed to do. But I'ma do it, and I do it well. And now only these three guys. But I think this did not work.
I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape.
Check the surroundings for a clue.
But maybe the
Is it
miners
like,
left a clue
oh no,
somewhere.
should we do like this? Is this the clue? Okay, maybe let's try it first. Upper right, middle right, down. Is it like 4? Yes. Is it a 4x4 grid?
I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want.
It's like,
But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere.
yeah, maybe. Okay, let's look at this one last time. And we can do it. Reset all of this. Do it like this, do it like this, do it like this, and do it like this. And we got it! Nice one. This was Easy fix.
Get to the antennas, boost the message, get help.
What are the odds that someone hears it?
Do we already have like lack of oxygen hallucinations? Or is it just our guilty conscience?
Better than nothing.
How much better?
Just ignore her. Or him. Just ignore him. No.
Your fight is over, Kamina.
Seek peace now. Maybe
You
I
want
should
me to
freeze
lie
myself
down
for
and
the
die?
next like
Is that
50,000 years until the next like, I don't know, scavenger comes over here and finds me. Maybe that's
Don't talk to
a
the
good
buddies.
idea.
Don't talk to the buddies.
Yeah.
Don't talk to the buddies.
You got it. There's like only one rule, drummer. Don't talk to the bodies. And you're doing it. And we're off. So, and how's everybody doing? Over here, we're getting to the cold days of winter now. We had like
yeah?
3 snow days so far in Germany. I don't even know if
Is
it was
anyone
December
breathing?
yet. I think it was, but maybe it
I
was.
can't hear you.
But nevertheless, it was, oh boys, it was just like 3 days,
Does?
which is
Told you I'd find you.
just not enough. I like snow very much. Not like everybody else.
You're
Is
not
he-
real.
Is he real? You're me.
You're just some loose thoughts bouncing around in my head.
You shouldn't be so quick. Turn down conversation, Carmina. Unless you want to keep talking to the dead.
Oh, I like how this
You
is
want to
done
waste
with the
my
voices.
oxygen? Fine. But you
No!
have to keep up.
Don't talk. You can converse with yourself without talking.
So what is the plan? Sending a message no one will hear?
Yeah.
Hoping for help that will
Yeah.
never come?
Yeah.
You really do belong here.
By the way, yeah, there was a beacon and nobody heard it except for us.
Someone could hear it. Someone
But it could work. It's always better than doing nothing.
Fight and you fight.
Can we
Where does it
like
get you?
scavenge something? Should we like take a look at stuff? No, we're on a mission. No time to fuss around. And with the cold days also came,
Hashtag.
or
Did those
maybe
rocks just turn into heads?
it went
So jumpy.
the sun.
You've gone soft since you
It's been very dark for the last few days and I hate it. I need light to function. I need light to
quite a bit further, I'm afraid.
have the amount of energy I need to get through the day. And especially yesterday. Shut up. I don't need you right now.
Up.
Especially yesterday. I felt very, very low on energy, so I just took a breather after work, of course, and just laid on the sofa, watched some TV, and came across a very good show.
So what has Kamina Drama done since leaving series? What have you done to protect the belt while hiding out
Nothing.
in that shit?
I'm not here to protect the fucking belt.
I'm not hiding. And when I get out of here,
Uh-oh.
Yes, what happens then?
Why should Khan be in that casket?
From me?
I don't like
from
it.
The Inyas, from the tainted treasure you found.
Correct.
correct.
Do you actually believe all that? Or do you need a story to tell yourself?
Oh,
as you
right.
die?
This takes a lot of time. Uh-oh. She really has a guilty conscience. Fox.
You should have leaned into that thrust when we had that chance.
Maybe. Maybe, but then the story would have been over like after episode 1. And we can't have that. Should I give out another motion sickness warning? Because I'm really not that irritated by it. And I'm just... Why can't I walk? Do I need to... Was there like a step? And you couldn't do it? What the fuck? Uh-huh. This way works perfectly. This way, not so much. Whatever. Well, I...
Lord.
Okay. I downloaded Apple TV Plus, Apple TV Plus, and with the PS5 they are like
There must be a way to double back.
3 months without cost. So I said, let's go.
It's okay.
And
We can talk about rocks.
This is like the second time I had it. I'm sticking with it. First time I just bought it because I needed to watch The Foundation. Heard so much about it. Really loved it. Can recommend it if you like sci-fi. And the craziest thing about it, it's based on a book like every good show. That's like, we have 2024, like 70 years old. People had such a good imagination back then. And also, nothing was invented yet, so you had way more stuff to make up, I guess. But yesterday I started Slow Horses. And I watched I watched the whole first season in like one sitting. I binged it. Very, very good spy thriller mystery show.
Does.
Really love that kind of stuff.
Don't tell me you've gotten bored.
We got
with
enemies. These are the laser drones.
Don't be needy.
We should be careful.
Handle this on your
Maybe this time they slice with the laser.
I can. Leave me alone.
Don't worry, Marty. At the end of the day, you always end up alone.
Question is, what happens if we trigger the lasers? Because last time evade the drones. Yeah. Almost thought so. Yeah, last time we got shot by an enemy vessel. But nothing should shoot us today. Boots on the ground. And they got me an achievement for that. This really wasn't that hard. Oh, Kamina. Kamina. Oh. Are we moving? Why is there gravity? Why is there an OPA tag? Always good to test if there's gravity. I think you would feel it on your body.
What?
Or maybe she's trying to figure out if she's imagining it. I really like the
What is
chromatic
this?
aberration.
Listen here.
filter or effect.
Don't worry.
Effect.
You can't hurt them worse than you already did.
We're not in Sirius Station. On Sirius Station, at Sirius Station. One of these propositions is the right one, I guarantee you. And I think it's on. Maybe in. But I would say we're on this on station, on the whatever it's called.
Remind me, how many bodies did they pull out of that room in TND Square?
Son of a bitch.
All of them, I hope.
It was your fault.
Damn it! I didn't bring something to drink. Don't make my mistake. Always stay hydrated.
When was the last time you drank any?
What day is it?
Friday.
2004.
You lied to me. You told me that.
I told you what you needed to hear. And you, like a good little soldier, didn't question it.
What's over here? We've got some manifesto. And we're reading it. Beratnas and Cesatas. It's time to make our voices heard. Meloda believe that Anderson Dawes has let his judgment be clouded by corruption, rather than seeking to build the belt. As a legitimate political power, he has turned to ruthlessness. That the Belters of Sirius deserve a better voice than Andrew Dawson can give us. We're not hostile enforcers like Star Helix. We are citizens who deserve the right to self-govern. That we must work with the Inners while demonstrating strength when necessary. Unprovoked violence only confirms the worst inner prejudices. True strength comes from self-reliance. That the Outer Planets Alliance must condemn the actions of Anderson Dawes in order to further unite the belt as a whole. Tu feri da belte. I made it sound like it's Italian, but I don't think it's pronounced that way. It didn't quite feel right.
Was it worth it?
I have to tell you. Didn't quite feel right. Yeah. What's under the table? Take a look. We didn't see, like, the doctor. What's his name? Virgil. Maybe he's underneath. It's that kind of a point of view. I thought I looked at the table, not at the blood, but that's okay. Kamina's not herself here right now. You're a killer!
You're as bad as Star Helix. As bad as Earth and Mars. You make your pretty speeches and then you kill to get what you want.
Yeah.
I continue to fight for the belt. You abandoned us.
O-P-A. O-P-A. I didn't abandon no one. Also, give me this hand terminal. Time to read. We have followed your work at Tycho with great interest. There are many here who feel you are charting a better path forward for the belt. Fred Johnson. I owe my life to Dawes. Before I met him, I was the butcher of Anderson Station. He pulled me out of that hole, showed me a path to redemption. Fred Johnson is someone I know. He was like the leader of Sirius Station, I guess. We all owe much to Dawes, but his time has passed, and he refused to make way for others. We are the future of the OPA. Fred Johnson, you may be. If so, you will understand the need for patience and unity. The belt cannot prevail if we are fractured. Okay.
You used to be the kind of leader who could bring out the best in anyone. Even a disgraced UNN general like Fred Johnson. What happened?
Filter loader. Filter loader. Yeah, I want to know what she has to say about the banner.
They were our Baratnas.
And then we're
All they
pushing
wanted
this
was
thing.
a better life on Ceres.
This fucking
And
debris.
you killed them for it.
Oh, there's another one. Hey.
Be honest. You are angry that Belt
Hiding down there, do you?
Kamina drama was
I don't see no blood, so maybe you're just sleeping. Well, I see a lot of blood, but
Turned
not
me
like
into a murderer.
right here where there should be a lot of blood, like where his head should be.
Damn good one. Until you forgot how to obey orders.
So this is not where we have to go. What is this about? Investigate the room. Okay. Doing it. I can't even run anymore. This is the pace we're going at.
I'm done being trapped in the past.
I can relate to that.
But the past isn't done with you. And that guilt will stay with you. Right up to the end.
Can I?
Is this the
Is
part where
better?
you
Oh
tell
yeah,
me
it's
that there's
faster.
no use in sending a
Way
message?
faster than walking.
That if anyone hears Kamina Drummer needs help, they'll just start celebrating? Those?
Pull the lever. Do you say lever or lever? I heard both through many episodes, movies, shows, podcasts. Oops. Only knows that's not the right way to do it. Now what? Huh? You fucked us, Kamina. All you had to do was pull the lever. The stick. Let's call it a stick. Oh yeah, that will work.
No.
Molly.
How could you be expected to survive this? You couldn't even save her.
What's up? Give me a kiss.
Maya. I'm sorry.
She said it. Hey, that wasn't that hard.
It won't open.
Boo fucking who? So you're dying of hypoxia on a forgotten asteroid abandoned by your crew. Everything out here can kill you.
Yeah, I need your help, Maya.
You taught me that.
Yeah.
But you faced pirates.
It's always
And
good if the
torpedoes.
dead person is the voice of reason,
Hell,
huh?
half your crew tried to kill you at one point or another. Are you really telling me the Kamina drummer is going to be beaten by a goddamn door?
You're goddamn right.
I never should have come out here.
Yes.
I never should have let you.
When have you
Yes.
ever let me do anything?
Also true.
Stop beating yourself up.
She really had a mind of her own.
You didn't kill me, Kamina. I saved you. You have work left to do. For the belt and for me. So are you gonna spend the rest of your oxygen feeling sorry for yourself?
I hope not.
Or are you going to
Let's
get
spring
to
into
fucking
action.
work?
Yeah. I just realized if I'm asking you what you call it, and you write it down in the comments.
Too flimsy.
This won't
Too flimsy.
like solve the problem for me because it's just written there. Maybe we should do like
Won't fit.
A for lever, B for lever. And you just post an A or B down in the comments to let me know. What do you want from me? To let me know which one it is. Can we look like behind here? Rebar. Oh yeah. No time to lose. That's not what I did. Ooh. Attach it. Because it's that easy. Let me at least like press the A button a bunch. Let me do something. I want to participate. Doing nothing over here. She's really out of breath. And now examine the antenna array. Let's find out what's what.
Tensha, this is an emergency distress call. I am stranded and near death. Send help immediately.
Send help. Me needs help, please.
Don't let me die.
Where are we sending this message to?
Tensha.
Oh, Tensha. Oh no. Is Tensha like something we attention?
I am stranded and near death. Send help immediately. Please. Don't let me die.
Uh-huh.
Tensha.
Can we like cut it with our
This is an emergency distress.
bolt cutter?
I am stranded and near death. Send help immediately.
Why is there like a speaker box? I don't need to hear the distress call over and over again. Not for me. Some oxygen would be nice. And we'll take it for granted that we got all this oxygen around here. Push it real good. I think this is a good idea. Going out there in the void. I don't know. You should breathe less, not more. Oh my. Told you I'll be back. No, I didn't tell you I'll be back. I'm sorry. That's what I said. Without saying it. That was more like a non-verbal sorry. Heavily implied sorry. And we're done being sorry.
Thank you. I will make your sacrifice matter.
Yeah, that's for sure. Don't look up people's noses like that. That's rude. That wouldn't work. She's like frozen solid. And also, is the oxygen like stored in the helmet or is it like stored in the backpack? Because I think she's got her backpack. I have to talk over this music a little bit because I really don't know if this is like copywritten, and I don't want to have any claims on this video. I'm way too small of a YouTuber to make this work. So goodbye, Maya. It was a great time, and I will miss you. I will miss that you don't listen to anything I tell you as your boss. And this is the last time we see each other. So I'm headed out to the stars. I almost ran out of things to say. But then I didn't. Okay, now we're standing here just waiting. Waiting for somebody to get us. And how improbable would that be? But we only had like luck once in this game so far, so a little bit of luck. Definitely okay. Somebody? Voice? Yeah? Hello? Just ping my suit, my responder, my... I don't know what you have to do to make this work. Just get me on your ship. I cannot...
Your distress call. What is your location?
Your location is... I'm on the porch of this fucking
Captain
asteroid.
Drama. If you are still there, we
Yeah.
need your location.
I'm here.
Airlock. Ow. Ow. I just hurt myself. Don't you have... Oh shit. Don't you have like a visor if the sun comes up? So you can like have an inbuilt pair of sunglasses? Yeah, they will get you alive. They're pirates. They want stuff. You don't have none, but you know where it is, so information is very valuable. And don't run. No, why? But I hope they won't torture us. Really cool looking suit. Really cool helmet. I'm a big helmet guy. Reminds me of the Arkham Knight, which wasn't a great like villain, but he had a cool helmet. Also, soundtrack pretty good in this. BAM! Another one. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. And we're on board the Europa's Bay. Why doesn't he take off his helmet?
You look like Falota.
OPA was here.
You look like a clogged up recycler filter.
Better gather your wits. Matna will want to speak with you soon.
Whatever. See ya. Breathing. One of my biggest hobbies.
I would have been better off choking to death on that rock.
Another bloodstain.
Cox should consider himself lucky. Our brig is a luxury hotel compared to this.
Well, our brig was like, oh, there's another person. Didn't see her at first. Our brig is like half the size of whatever this is.
Hey. Over here.
Seems like overkill to me.
I mean, why?
Wonder what her story is.
We know her, maybe?
Looks
Look
like
first.
Whoever she is, she's a long way from home.
Let's try to talk to her. Who are you? Julie. Julie who?
Community drummer.
Julie Mao. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why shouldn't
Who
I
are you?
say who I am?
My name is Julie Mao. Anderson Doss has a message for you.
Okay. She likes to fuck me up.
Shut up! This is a blind spot, but they'll be happy to let me rough you up a little.
Oh.
Maybe a couple of minutes. It's our only window.
Window?
To figure out how we're getting off the ship.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Just an inner who's very far from home.
And they don't have
With a
like
shitload of supplies.
microphones?
I'd much rather give to my friends in the OPA than these fucks.
Or should
It's me and a
should
group
we
of
believe
defectors.
that they're like
I was
talking
heading to meet
so
them on Sirius when I
quietly
was kidnapped by these
nobody can
assholes.
hear them?
Hit me.
Oof. Didn't really look like a
Another minute.
hard
What's the
punch.
plan?
On the bridge, there's a center console. The screen all the way on the left has a disarm command for the entire brig. It needs a security override.
Which I
The
got
console is Tucson
right
Station.
here, handy
You'll need to
dandy.
somehow move her off of there and keep her distracted long enough for the override to go through.
I've done it before.
I distracted her once before. Ended with us diving away from a torpedo. But we made it.
I'm sure I'll enjoy that story one day. I
Oh,
heard
we
you
can
talked about
enjoy
you
a lot
after you
more
escaped and
one
killed the
day.
men.
If you want to.
She was furious, but also, I think she sees something in you now. Something she wants. Use it. Traitorous Pashangwala.
Nothing
kill
to
her?
see over here.
Or do I get to?
Nah. She gets to talk to Man now.
And why do we have the suit still? Questions? At least they took our like bolt gun. That's far enough. I need some coffee. Oh, tea. He's fine as well.
Chamomile. Good for the throat.
Ah. One of my favorite teas.
It's a habit I picked up in prison on Luna. Now I guzzle the stuff. 5, 6 bulbs a day. When I'm not guzzling the blood of my enemies, of course.
Hey. Enough with the guzzle talk.
That's a joke.
Hilarious. I'm sure your crew are cracking up when they're not scared shitless of you.
Huh?
Torrance, do my jokes crack you up?
No.
Fuck no. Your jokes is corny as fuck, boss man.
That's Torrance. We call him Thor because
That's funny.
no one should ever have to suffer being murdered by a guy named Torrance.
Not that funny.
So, you're all one big
She tries too
happy
hard.
family that goes around decapitating people.
Decapitating corpses. Their owners had no use for them anymore. Inners are sentimental about many things. Corpses,
Very,
property,
very nice spare time
manners.
activity.
If we follow
Beheading
their
some
rules,
corpses
we'd never
on
win.
a Sunday
Our
afternoon.
power comes from being willing to do what they are not. You should understand that better than anyone. Kamina Drama.
Yeah, that's my name.
This is Arlan,
Uh-oh.
captain of the Artemis. Our former captain, Kamina Drama, is dead.
Okay, what about the former
As you know,
captain, like
her
Cox?
body carries Anderson
Huh?
Dawes'
He
bounty.
dead too?
We are leaving it for you as a token. It was Drama and her little Martian girlfriend who decided to go after those coordinates. But Ratna and I were against it. We have dealt with both of them now. Whatever you are searching for, we don't know what it is, and we don't care. We are going back to Ceres.
No, he's
You will
lying.
never find us in your sectors again.
What do you make of that message?
They're scared shitless of you. They thought they could distract you and get away with the core.
Somebody didn't
But
that
there's no way you'd waste time
didn't
with
finish
me
their tattoo.
unless you already knew you could
Like
catch them.
fading around the
Mainsha, how long
Around
till
the ear.
intercept?
3 minutes, Matna.
Are we like
It
in
is a
full G
remarkable story you
first
have.
right now?
Betrayed
What's
by
happening?
Dawes,
How can we
betrayed by
intercept
Cox,
in this
Betrayed by your own crew, yet
at this speed?
you still care. Did you love her? The little Martian?
Okay, so my strategy is like we give her a little bit of good intel.
Her name was Maya. And yes,
And then
I did.
maybe we can lie to her a little bit better
That love is the reason why I haven't killed you.
when it's about information we
We
don't want
employ
her to
crew
have.
members here. We find family.
Mm-hmm.
Look around. Everyone here has been betrayed by someone, lied to by someone. Their parents, their captains, their governments. Same for me. Now, we have purpose. And that purpose is each other. All of them would die for me as I would for them. The belt was built on lies. The only truth out here is family. You call us pirates. It means nothing. We know who we are and what we fight for. That's how we win.
But you're pirates, but you're family. I think I'm going for but you're not family.
I've heard the crew is my family bullshit before. Just because you eat and shit next to each other doesn't make you a family.
Given what you've been through, I can excuse some measure of cynicism. You've come to us at an opportune time. The MK
Of course,
Corps
she
is the
just remembers
culmination
the
of
wrong
everything we've
thing.
been building towards.
Ah,
You'll see. If you keep an open mind and open heart, you wouldn't be the first on this ship to make it from the brig to the bridge. Or you can choose the airlock instead.
airlock it is then. Toss me.
Let's go.
This might be my only shot. Toussaint,
Yes.
the Artemis has 4 functioning PDCs and a torpedo launcher. And they have one massive advantage.
What's that?
They can destroy you, but you can't destroy them. Not as long as they have the core. I know their weak spots. I know how they'll fly and how they'll fight.
Of course you do. But why would you want to help us?
Punish them to save myself. Saving myself would be like the better opportunity, but I think she would understand punishment a little bit more than just saving me. Also, maybe I would save myself through punishing them. I punish.
Revenge. That crew is dead to me. I can help you disable the ship. And I'm the only person who can go in and find you the MK core. In return,
you let me go.
It's awfully rude of you to not even
interesting
consider
deal.
my offer.
If it's a real offer, you'd let me consider it without a gun to my head.
Come.
Well played, Kamina.
Khan knows we're aiming to disable. She'll never let us get a clean angle on the drive thrusters. Your best bet is straight through the nose cone and out the back.
Doesn't that have a high likelihood of killing your pilot?
Depends who your gunner is.
That used to be Yuri before you killed him. Now it's me.
So, she's dead.
Forget the pilot. I'd worry more about exploding the reactor. But if you get off a clean shot, it'll be fine. I've done it plenty of times.
Maybe
stations!
Maybe you should shoot. Aha! Oh yeah.
Be ready to kill her the moment I say.
Uh-oh. Okay, it's time for some action. Shoot our fucking shot. What? Oh, this was interesting looking.
Ready torpedoes.
Torpedoes?
We need to keep their PDCs occupied, unless you'd like us to get strafed.
Fine. Let's go. Great stuff. Ooh, they're turning pretty quickly.
They're braking. Flip and maintain distance.
No, hold steady. I can get my shot off before we pass.
If we pass, we'll be exposed to their guns.
No, we
Hold
can
speed.
break as well.
Torpedoes first, then take your shot.
Okay, guys, we can do it. Just have to believe in ourselves. We got one shot.
Come on, Khan.
One opportunity. Now it's a different button, okay? Wait. Nope. One of these buttons. Yes, okay. Shoot it. Target approaching. Oh, shit. That didn't seem very good.
Hull damage.
Minimal, Madna. Pressure is stable.
Good. And did we get them? Drummer!
Look.
Of course we got him. I'm on the shooty shoots.
Time to ready the breach pod.
Let's fucking go.
You're nearing the Artemis. Keep me updated as you clear each floor.
Yes, Madna.
Yes.
This is our first mission together. I hope it won't be our last. But if you step out of line once...
Yes, I know. Bullet in head, brains splattered, so...
Good luck.
I like her so much. I hope they're planning like doing more of these games. This universe is just...
Which one of those is mine?
A big gun. Get a big gun.
See, Martna, she's a trusting person. Tough as iron, but big-hearted. Me, though. Let's just say, not all those UNN soldiers were dead before their heads came off.
Sasaki.
Sasaki.
Last stop. Artemis.
Welcome back.
Yeah! Episode 4 is done, and I'll be seeing you next week. Thank you for watching. I'm your host, Mr. Wooks, and please like and subscribe. If you are still on here, or if you haven't clicked off yet, I very much thank you. This has been Spectator Mode, the Expanse Telltale series. See you next week. Oh no, I almost forget. The percentage game. Who Dawes is. Drummer told Dawes that he was in her head. Yep. Drummer told Dawes to shut up. Yep. Drummer made it past the drones. Of course we did. But what would happen if we didn't have made it? I don't know. Drummer called Dawes killer. We're trusting Julie. And maybe this will help us. We'll see. Drummer told Toussaint she loved Maya. Okay. Well, see you next week. Bye. Thank you so much for tuning into Spectator Mode. I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me today. For more engaging content and to stay updated on all these video games adventures, be sure to subscribe. We're building an awesome community here and I'd love for you to be a part of it. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really goes a long way in supporting the channel. Your likes, comments and subscriptions fuel my passions for creating. It's like the wind beneath my little flappy gaming wings. Until next time.